Hey everybody out there in the YouTube world, it's your boy Dusty Diesel Technician, man, back with another fun-filled and informative video. Today we're going to be discussing gear pitch and gear ratio on these diesel manual transmissions, man. So let's get straight to it. Gear pitch. How do you measure gear pitch? First thing you want to do is count the teeth on the gear. If you're watching this video, then I'm assuming you already know what a gear looks like. First thing you want to do is measure the teeth on the gear. So let's say the gear has about 36 teeth on the gear. Say it had 36 teeth on the gear, right? The next thing you want to do is measure the diameter of the gear. Excuse me. Measure the diameter of the gear, meaning the distance across the center of the gear. Now, once you figure that out, let's say that comes out to about 6 inches, right? Once you figure that out, you want to take that number, which is the 6 inches, and divide it into the 36 teeth, which will give you 6. 6 divided into 36 is 6. And that's how you get a gear pitch of 6. That's how you measure gear pitch. Alright, now, as far as gear ratio. Now, as far as the ratio is concerned, what's being done is you're having different size gears being driven by different size gears, giving you different speeds. Okay, so say you have a gear with maybe a gear pitch of 50 teeth on it, and that's the drive gear. That 50 teeth gear, that large gear, is going to be driving a smaller gear with 36 teeth in it, right? So you have a large drive gear and a small driven gear. That gear ratio together, that combination, when that big gear turns that smaller gear, it'll have a increased speed output, because you have a bigger gear turning a smaller gear. So the ratio, once you do the math, you'll see that the smaller gear will probably spin 3 to 5 times before the big gear even make one complete turn. So this is how you getting the speed. Now, if you was to reverse that and put the smaller gear as the drive gear and the larger gear as the driven gear, then you would have a decrease in speed but an increase in torque. That's why the low gear in your transmission is for like uphill. It's not for speed, but it's for power, pushing up a hill. You know what I'm saying? So that's how gear ratio goes. That's how you get 3 to 1, 1 to 5, or something like that, because that large gear will spin one time, and by the time that large gear spins one time, that small gear that it is turning will have spent 3 to 5 times, something like that. So, you know, just throwing numbers out there, but that's how it works. So, I hope it helps somebody understand gear pitch and gear ratio. I'm Dusty Diesel Technician. Y'all know my slogan. Subscribe, keep me alive. Thanks for watching.